Hi guys, welcome back to Waricast. So for today's video, as I promised you, I will be reviewing this one after I did a review for this model on my last video. So yes, this is the model that I'm going to be reviewed today. So this is the same exact castings as the previous video. This is the same Minichamps64 Porsche 934, but this one for this video, this is a different livery and also a different races that these cars were in. So let me see the details in here. So we got the Porsche 934 and it was driven by Bob Wallach, and it is also happened to be the winner car from the Norisring DRM 1976. So this one, I think it has a more achievements, I think, for the championship, because this one is a winner car. Well, as stated on the packaging, it is winner Norisring, but this one, I think they didn't won in the championship, they just participate. So yeah, this one is more valuable, I think, because this one is the winner car. And then the packaging itself, it's pretty much the same one, but if you notice that the previous one, we have this guy looking at the mini champs Porsche GT3, the 997 in green, but on the Vaillant, on this video, we got another person. I think this one is a lady, and she was seeing this Porsche 997 GT3R, I think, or maybe a cop car. I don't really remember. Maybe this is a cop car. It has the iconic Viper livery on it. So yeah, this is very interesting to see these two different design or maybe photo on the side of the packaging for the same brand. So yeah, other than that, I think this is a very similar packaging with the previous one, so I don't need to talk more about the packaging. And yes, so let's just go take a close look on the model and see the details. Right, so this is what the model looks like outside of the packaging, and just like the previous model right here, the Valvoline 934, the Vaillant 934 is another, I think, masterpiece from Minichamps like a decade ago, because for a diecast that's already like a decade old, I think this is still very nice details, and it has a very nice finishing. Well, you see that that's where the problems are with this kind of older releases. We get paint rash on it, but it's not really visible when looking from afar. But if you notice under the light like this, you could see the paint rash started to kind of kicking in in the die cast. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, moving on to the model itself, I think this has a very detailed one, just like the Valvoline. So on the front right here, we got the plastic insert headlights, just like a regular 164 true scale model. And then on the bottom, we got this painted side marker, just like the Valvoline, and also the black bumper lining. And then the livery itself, this looks like a decals, but it is I think it applied nicely on the factory, because I didn't see any kind of paint miss or like blemish on the decals. It is very well applied on the body. You see that it's just so neat, like, to see this kind of decals being applied. And then we could also see the sponsors right here. We got the Bilstein, we got the Bosch, we got the Goodyear, very small in here near the headlights, and also the Goodyear on the front center of the bumper. And also this is a livery of Vaillant, and we also got the rabbit, I think, the icon, and then another rabbit, and then the number of the model, it's number 6, and then another livery, I mean another sponsor, but I don't really know what sponsor it is because it is too small. And then we got the Porsche logo right here, um, and then on the side we got another Vaillant decals. You could see that that's the decal layer, like this is the outer layer of the decals, if you notice that. So this is obviously a decals that was applied in the factory, but the decals itself, it's pretty sharp. Remember that this is a decade old models, but it still holds up about the details, just like other newer brands that were just in the market. So this is a very nice model. And then the wheels itself, it's the same wheels as the valve line, but this one, instead of the Dunlop tire lettering, we got the Goodyear because this one has a Goodyear as a tire sponsor, so this is the Goodyear tire lettering. But the wheels itself, it's the same one as the valve line. And yeah, I think that is really interesting to see that even though these two models were the same castings and also the same parts, but they also, Minichamps also put attention to the details, like putting a different tire sponsors for each models. That's really nice. And then moving on to the back, we got the same details right here on the taillights. We got the Porsche name on the center of the taillights, and then we got another sponsor right here. It's very small, another Goodyear, another Bosch, another Sachs. I think this is the lights. And then on the rear, on the spoiler, we got the Goodyear sponsor right in the center, just like at the front on the bumper. And then we got another Vaillant icon right here, the rabbit. And then another logo, which I don't really know. We got the hood, I mean the pin latch for the rear engine, which is also a decals. The same one as this one. This is a pin latch for the front hood. And then we got the exhaust that was sticking out from the back, and also you could see the details of the engine right there, but I'm not going to show you again because I've already shown you on this ones, so you should watch this version to see the details of the engine. And then what else? Oh yeah, I think this one is also interesting because I just know that this model has a details inside, especially on the speedometer. So this also has that kind of details, just like the valve line, and I think it is really cool to see the details like that. It is really nice to see the details of the speedometer inside the car itself. Yeah, it's really nice to see this kind of details. And then last thing, it also has the same photo edge or metal parts wiper on the front windshield. So this is a separate parts, which is really nice for the details. You see that? That's the wiper parts. And then what else? This is also a painted one. This is painted in black. It doesn't have any openings or holes to see the inside of the engine. Yeah, I think that's it about the model itself. I think this is a really nice model. um Honestly, if I had to choose one, if I had to pick one between these two, I think I'm just gonna go with the Violent because apart from the winner's car, I think this one has a more iconic livery, And also I love the Vaillant livery on the Porsche 935 K3, and I'm really hoping that sometimes in the future that some brands would make the 935 K3 in the Vaillant livery. Maybe Tarmac Works will make it, but I don't really know if they gonna do the Vaillant. So yeah, hopefully I think Tarmac Works will make the 935 so I can make a pair photo with this one, the Vaillant 934. And yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. See you guys on my next video. Bye.